I'm Maddie and I just finished SQE1 and SQE2 Prep with BARBRI. This wasn't necessarily something that I always wanted to do. I actually studied French Linguistics at university, so it's definitely a bit of a career change for me. Initially, I wasn't sure that becoming a solicitor was going to be an accessible route for me, especially having graduated without a law degree. But BARBRI and the way that the courses that BARBRI run are set up meant that I could work and study full time, and therefore I was able to put myself through these prep courses and these exams. I definitely think the introduction of the SQE has made it a lot more accessible for somebody like me without a law degree to qualify as a solicitor, not only because it shortens the qualification process, but also because the flexibility of gaining qualifying work experience and doing prep courses that are potentially cheaper than other market options means that it's a route that actually is something you can consider if you don't have a law degree, as opposed to something that's always unattainable. Without the SQE, I would have had to do a year's GDL and then a year's LPC and then a 2-year training contract, which would have seriously delayed my journey to qualification. My learning coach was really useful throughout my SQE studies. She was always there, willing to offer support whenever I needed it, and I could reach out throughout my studies to speak to her, and she would be there to just keep me motivated and keep me sort of plowing through the content. She was super reassuring as well when I was worried about the exam. I was a little apprehensive about learning entirely online, but actually it turned out really well. It meant that I could study whenever and pretty much wherever I wanted to, as long as I had an internet connection. And so it fit really nicely with my life. There were also parts of the course that were live online, so I did feel like I was getting interaction even though the course is 100% online. I would definitely recommend the SQE to other people, not least because it opens up the legal profession, not just for people who see themselves as intensely corporate or commercial lawyers, but for people who want to go into all aspects of the qualified solicitor profession. The main advice that I would give to new SQE students studying with BARBRI is to trust the process. When I first started, I really wasn't sure about the material. I really wasn't sure that as someone who'd never studied law before, it was going to be accessible to me and that I was ever going to learn that much content before the exam. But actually, I stuck with it, I trusted the process, and here I am. I'm Maddie, and this is my BARBRI story.